feels like you're letting go of this need to control and resist. I feel like there was a part of you that has been denying yourself the importance of allowing new things into your life. Because I feel like you've created this safety around you, this energy of like, oh shit. Specifically because of the past that you might not have felt safe before. And I feel like this resistance was coming from fearing the risk of this safety being shifted in some kind of way. And I've made a message like this before, but it's coming up again today, where you're no longer denying yourself towards new things, towards new beginnings, towards new anything. I feel like for a while you had created this space for yourself and it was like, okay, this is good, I'm good. But it's like now, 3 of fucking Pentacles, you're like, you know what? Wanting to share yourself, wanting to share your love and your light, and understanding that you don't need to protect yourself from everything. I feel like that's what you were doing. Literally, you were fighting off so many things of your past that like, it's almost like this version of you was being pulled out and being like, feeling like you needed to protect yourself from everything because of the amount you had to do that. So I feel like this is you accepting, literally accepting the fact that you don't have to do that with everything. You don't have to do that with everyone. And it's you using this newfound discernment that you gained through all these things and through going through your own healing and understanding that literally, oh my God, you don't have to deny this. You don't have to deny this. This is something that it's okay if you need to work yourself up towards it and create a feeling of safety in order to do this. But it's like knowing that whatever it is that you're working towards or whatever it is that you are wanting to allow in, understanding that it's okay if you need patience. It's okay to be patient with yourself through this, and knowing that you can do so much work, but sometimes those wounds get carried with us, especially into the things that we do want. So if you're noticing yourself wanting something but then having these fears and these doubts and this resistance, know that that's okay. That is okay, and it's okay to need time to yourself to reflect on the emotions you're feeling, to reflect on how you want to move forward, or just to simply sit and acknowledge the ways that this makes you question or the way that this makes you feel. And overall knowing that like you do have the magic in your hands to open new doors, to allow things into your space because of the work you put in on yourself. I feel like you're not doubting the fact that you can use your discernment. You're not doubting the fact that you can trust yourself. I feel like this is just your past self coming up because you might have done that in the past. You might have accepted things that you thought you could trust in the past. It was 311 when I said that. Thought you could trust in the past, but ended up not being able to. But I feel like since you've experienced that kind of energy, you're able to discern the difference. So I feel like this is you truly accepting yourself, accepting your truth, accepting you know the truth. It's 1, 2, 3, oh holy shit. So I feel like this is you progressing forward and allowing yourself to receive. I feel like whatever this is a part of your justice. This is a part of what you had experienced. This is like the returning of what you had lost. Because you allowed yourself to go on this path, to go on this journey, to embrace yourself. This is what you deserve. And I feel like you know this. This isn't something that you're doubting, but it is something that I feel like you fear. But sometimes that fear is for us to break through that resistance. Good things are scary. Good things are uncomfortable. Maybe you're being called to really take some time out and reflect on this and understand how it's impacting you. And how you might be wanting to allow this to be moved forward. I hear like an animal. But I feel like this is you moving forward. Moving forward with a new understanding. Do you see how he's like suited up, ready to go? You know yourself now. You have the understanding and the discernment and the awareness to move through it. You've risen above whatever it was you were facing. And now this is like time for you to actually like reap the benefits of the growth you've done. This is like putting it to the test. Like, okay, you did all this work in silence. Now here's the things that you want. how are you going to move through it with what you learned? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is you really, 3 of Cups, allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to give. Your energy is very attractive right now. King of Cups. It's like the emotional balance and vulnerability is what's helping you move through this now. You're allowing yourself to be vulnerable and honest and compassionate, mostly with yourself, which is allowing you to be able to do this externally. You're no longer like crying over, I don't know why I'm hearing crying over spilled milk. The fuck? I've never said that in my life. I feel like this is going to be really, really healing to your inner child. Allowing your inner child to experience this. And I feel like it's your inner child that's scared. The Lovers. I feel like it's your inner child that's scared to receive this. And that's okay. Literally the Death card. You're letting go of the versions of you that let fear control you. And you're taking the lead. You're not holding on to the fear anymore. You're not wanting to, at least. And I feel like you're wanting to bring balance. And I feel like this balance is you allowing yourself to be vulnerable in the ways that you've learned to be with yourself. So I feel like this whole message is like you untying yourself from the past and letting yourself move forward.